There are a lot of Lemons themes that have at this point become cliche. German cars with Gulf paint schemes, Smokey and the Bandit F-bodies.
Yeah, and Van Halen themed captive import Mitsubishi mini minivans originally sold under a nameplate that no longer exists.
That's right, we've only seen one of those. This one, from Team It'll Be Fine, or as they're much better known, Mini Van Halen. It's a 93 Eagle Summit Wagon, which of course is a Mitsubishi-built deal that was known in other markets as the Eagle Vista Wagon, Dodge Colt Vista Wagon, Plymouth Colt Vista Wagon, Mitsubishi Nimbus, Mitsubishi Expo, Mitsubishi Savrin, Mitsubishi Space Van, Mitsubishi Space Wagon MPV, Mitsubishi Chariot Resort Runner GT, Hyundai Santamo, Hyundai Galloper Santamo, Sanjing SXZ 6450, and the Guangdong GTQ 5020XZH.
Oh, yeah, and wasn't it also the Southeast Sovereign?
No, that was the following generation.
Oh, but wasn't the Hyundai Santamo an acronym for Safety and Talented Motor?
I don't think that that's possible. Oh, yeah, actually it was.
So, you might be thinking, this is the kind of car that you accidentally find, like your wife's cousin's accountant's son knows that you're into cars and says, hey, I've got a Guangdong GTQ 5020XZH in my storage unit if you want it. Instead, Team Captain Travis of Mini Van Halen went to school with a guy who had one of these, and he specifically looked for one when starting his Lemons team.
Yeah, and they found one that actually ran for $400 and quickly turned their attention to picking the right theme. There's no default theme like the Bandit or the Golf 917 for your Mitsubishi Chariot Resort Runner GT. Instead, their inspiration came from Eddie Van Halen, who had just passed away when the team started this build.
The paint scheme is, of course, a nod to Van Halen's famous Frankenstein guitar from 1977, which is a mishmash of parts from different manufacturers, all randomly screwed together and spray painted, which is also how they make Mitsubishis.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, and like Van Halen's guitar and Mitsubishi's, this car has plenty of wood.
Wood. What can't it do?
This message brought to you by the Wood Council.
In the splitter, side skirts, and the totally sweet guitar wing, they're using fiberglass for those big old fender flares. The wheels are 15x8 Aero circle track wheels that exist at that perfect nexus between cheap, wide, and four-lug Mitsubishi pattern. The chassis setup consists of cut stock springs, a hacked-up sway bar from a Honda, and stock brakes with upgraded Hawk pads.
It also has a 5-speed manual transmission hooked to the 2.4-liter 4G64 engine, which you might be thinking, hey, isn't that the famous Evo motor that the internet says is a wastegate spring and chiptune away from 600 horsepower? Well, that's the 4G63. This is the 4G64, which is what they have, and it isn't shared with the Evo, but it is shared with the Changfeng Libao. It's also shared with the Hyundai Grandeur, Mitsubishi Airtrek, Brilliance BS6, Chery E-Star.
Yeah. All right. It's the same engine family as the 4G63, which surely has several advantages, right?
Yes, well!
Yeah, the Team Captain Travis says it's been in production for 37 years, and Mitsubishi / whatever Chinese companies have continued building it have made countless running changes to the design, mostly without documenting or telling anyone what they are, which means mostly that they can go to any parts store in the country and be guaranteed to get the wrong gasket set. Now, in spite of all those things working against them, the Mini Van Halen guys have won Class C, an Index of Affluency, and a Halloween Meets Gasoline trophy.
Yeah, and with that kind of consistent success, the obvious next step is to start messing with it. The Team Captain Travis says that eBay Motors has plenty of turbo kits that should work on any 4G engine, including this one, because in his words, we need more power.
Rock and roll.
Every second you don't subscribe or watch one of these videos, another Vega is sent to the crusher. Won't you help us save Classic?